of the accent meme. This isn't going very well. I'm obviously quite nervous and I think I'm going to pronounce most of this wrong, but I'm here with my brew, so it's all good. Name and username. My name is Cassie. My username is Aokaji. I made it up years ago. It's Japanese. It's written wrong, I think, but never mind. I like it. Where I'm from Manchester in the UK, which I don't know if it's strange or not. In high school I was told that my accent's really strange for someone from Manchester, that I actually sound posher than the average Mancunian. I've been told that could be because my family's from Denton, which is supposed to be a nice area, but none of my family sound like me, so I don't know. I'm a special snowflake. Pronounce the following words. I tried this before and I realised that I didn't know how to say some of them without saying them in a sentence, but I think I've got them covered now. I've practiced, it's all good. Ant, I'd say ant. Roof, root, theatre, iron, salmon, caramel, fire, water, although in conversations probably say water, my pronunciation is terrible. New Orleans, pecan, both, again, probably, Alabama, lawyer, coupon, mayonnaise, pajamas, cart, naturally, aluminium, GIF, Tumblr, crackerjack, doorknob, envelope, GPOY. I only found out what GPOY means the other day and I think it's weird and still don't understand it, so I'm probably never going to use that. And also with the pronunciation thing, in high school we had to do a reenactment, well, like a reimagining of Romeo and Juliet in modern times, and it was basically, I don't know if anybody else has done this in the UK, I don't know if it was our school being a bit weird, but we did Jeremy Kyle tries to fix the family, and I had to play Juliet's mother, and I failed because I didn't sound posh enough and I forgot to enunciate all my letters and pronounce the letter T and things like that. Not that anyone told me in advance. I really need to practice my speaking. I want to sound better, but bugger it. Where am I? What is it called when you throw toilet paper on a house? I don't know. This is an American thing. I googled it in advance. Toilet papering, TPing. I've seen it done on TV, but I've never really heard of it actually happening in real life. What is a bubbly carbonated drink called? I had a long think about this one, and my brother said soda, and I think that's him trying to throw his Americanisms on me again because he thinks the way Americans say everything is better, and to some extent I agree. Some of the way they write things and words they use make more sense than ours, but yeah, he was trying to confuse me. I'm pretty sure I'd just say fizzy drink, or the name of the drink I wanted, but yeah, if I couldn't think I'd say fizzy drink, maybe a push soft drink, I don't know, fizzy drink. What's the bug that when you touch it curls into a ball? Woodlouse? They're in like the little segments, and I'm pretty sure it's a woodlouse. I could be wrong. What do you say to address a group of people, usually really meekly? From my experience volunteering with the anime club I work with, when I need to get everyone's attention, it's kind of like, please everyone, please listen, just give me a minute, please guys, please. And that's probably why no one pays me any attention, and saying it all louder hasn't helped. What do you call the kind of spider that has an oval shaped body and extremely long legs? Daddy long legs? I don't know. Daddy long legs means a few things, doesn't it? There's the daddy long legs that are just the really big spiders with the really, really long legs that scare people, and then there's the ones that fly that apparently aren't daddy long legs. I'm sure I saw a discussion somewhere at one point, because I get bored and read weird things like that, like a lot of other people on Tumblr, which is probably why I'm here doing this video. Bored. Be a wizard or a vampire? Oh, that's easy. Wizard. Why would you pick vampire? Live a long time? No, you'd get bored eventually. Wizard, you can summon things. Are we going with? I'll go with Harry Potter wizard here. We get to go to a fun school, try not to die, do fun lessons, meet people. I don't know, I think wizard sounds a million times better. How old am I? I'm 21 and a half, and I probably don't look it. I've been told I still don't look 16, not even 18. I still struggle to buy lottery tickets. Then there was the one time that I put my glasses on to try and look more mature, and someone told me I look 30, so don't really wear my glasses a lot for that reason. Is it cold where you are? No, it's not. It's slightly cold in the garden now because it's night time, hence the light and why the whole video looks terrible. But no, we are in a British heat wave, which is funny because I was in Portugal last year and the temperature was fine, absolutely fine. You know what, it was 30 degrees and we had a lovely time. We weren't sweating, we were walking around the village and stuff and we were fine. But in Britain, for some reason, dying, sweating, can't cope. It's terrible. So's British for you. I don't know where I was up to. These really should have been numbered and not bullet pointed. What's your favourite colour? Blue. Blue, but I don't show it very well. Like, I try and write with blue ink. I'll try and use blue in themes and things like that, but I hardly own any blue clothes. I'm going to remedy that when I've got money. I tried blue eyeliner, but it was a bit too bright. But yeah, I want more blue things. Blue things everywhere. That's why my tattoo's blue, kind of. It's not very bright. Colour of your eyes. Funny question. Growing up, I was told blue. Then a hairdresser when I was a kid said no, they are blue, grey and special. And then when I got to college, someone said, I'm pretty sure they're just grey. But I'm sure there's blue in there somewhere, or I wouldn't have been told that. And then at university, someone told they were turquoise because they definitely look greenish in the light. So, to be honest, I'm just really confused. I think probably blue-grey, but in some lights, I don't know, I have weird eyes. You judge for yourself. Probably not on this video, on one of my million selfies that are on my blog. Do you have freckles? The odd one. The odd one. I think I'd like a proper set of freckles, although I'm guessing if I'd been born with freckles, I'd be saying, no, freckles are disgusting, because no one likes what they've got. But yeah, I've got a couple on my arms, shoulders, just the odd ones here and there. I don't think I've got any on my face. Shame. My birthday is the 21st of September. Every year. You can tell I'm not very good at speaking for long periods. And I'm quite likely I'll delete this video and start again, but I'll try not to. I'll try not to. What was the last thing you drank? This brew, which is going cold actually. It's not cold yet, it's still good. Would you rather, choking on my tea, normal, I assure you, fine. Would you rather have $1 million or 1 million friends? $1 million. This is a dumb question. Why would anybody want 1 million friends? How would you handle 1 million friends? Parties would be terrible. Special occasions would be terrible. They'd all be clamouring for your attention and you'd just end up throwing yourself off a cliff. So yeah, I'd like the money, please. My handful of friends is more than enough for me to spend time with and feel happy with. And eat a taco or a quesadilla. Quesadilla. I'm so sorry if I have pronounced that wrong. My only experience with this food is the Taco Bell that opened recently in Manchester. And I love Taco Bell. We need more of those. Definitely a taco. Quesadilla is the really cheesy one, I think. And it was nice, but too much. At least the one at Taco Bell. Real ones are probably lovely, I'll be honest. But no, I like tacos. Especially their Mexican chicken. It's lovely. Be a shark or an elephant? No, I don't know, because I don't know much about them as animals, really. I think probably a shark. I'd like the freedom of swimming in the sea. And maybe not a really big, scary shark that people would see and be like, oh no, shark, dangerous, kill it. Smaller shark. Something that doesn't look intimidating. Or like one of them whale sharks that just have the mouth open all the time, because they look really happy on Animal Crossing. And I think I'd like one of those. Elephants are happy in families and things, so I can see where they've got their upsides. But no, they live in really hot, dry places, and yeah, no, I don't want to be an elephant. Shark, definitely. Go with shark. Do you speak a second language? Say something in it. I should have practiced. I did a couple of years of German, but it's pretty much all gone now. It was literally where you learn it, you do the exam, nothing. Hence why I went from an A star at high school to a D in college, and I actually failed the speaking exam because as soon as I was put in front of the teacher and they turned the recorder on, I burst into tears because I'm not very good at being recorded. Where were we? Oh, sorry. Question, language. Yeah, I also did a module of Japanese in my first year, but I don't remember much of it. I think if I did a refresher, it'd come back pretty quickly because I really enjoyed that. But konbanwa, genki desu ka? Is all you're getting today. What do you call gym shoes? Now, does this mean like an adult gym, or are we talking gym shoes in school? Because I think it means at school, like what you wore with your PE kit or and things, which my mum called them pumps. So let's go with that. Pumps. Where are your pumps? What do you call your grandparents? I call them Nana and Grandad. Grandad's the same because I don't know other ways of saying that. And Nana because my Nana always said that Grandma sounds old and she doesn't ever want to feel old, so we're not allowed to call her Grandma or Granny because they make her sound all old and withered, and Nana is cool and fun. And there you go. She did give me permission to call her Granny when she turned 70, but then I felt terrible and refused because it's weird. She's grown up as me Nana and she'll stay me Nana. What do you call the wheeled contraption in which you carry groceries at the supermarket? Someone's tried really hard to like skirt around the word for these, so we'll say them. Wouldn't it be easier just to give us a list? The trolley, the shopping trolley, that thing you see floating in the rivers of the great country called Britain, or on the street, or watching people push them down the street as they're stealing things. Like the guy I saw one time just wheeling all his stuff out of IKEA, and I don't mean like wheeling it to his car, just wheeled it out of IKEA, down the street and across the road, and we just watched because that's what you do. What's the thing you change the TV channel with? This is a trick really, because I can change the TV channel with my phone because we've got a smart TV and I have a smartphone, so I've got the app, so I can actually sit in here and turn the TV on and off while they're in there watching it. I haven't done it, but maybe I will one day. I'm not mean enough. I'd feel terrible. It's more my dad's kind of thing, that. We put the clock forward once on, we put the clock forward once in the living room when my parents were still together, and my mum came in and she thought that she was missing Big Brother, and she started channel hopping and yelling at the TV and yelling at the guide and saying, why are all the channels different? Why is Big Brother not on? And we must have just sat and cried in the other room for about 5 minutes. Because she questioned everything except for the clock in front of her. Didn't question her phone all the time on the TV or anything. It was hilarious. Choose a book and read a passage from it. I don't have a book to hand. I'm really, really sorry. I don't think there's anything to hand that I could read, actually. Nope. Oh, there's a catalogue, but I don't think there's anything in it. Hang on. No. Bagged aggregates. I think it's one of my dad's building things. Large bag. Size large. Kiln dried paving joint sand. Limestone chippings. Plastering sand. Building sand. All in ballast. Cold lay repair. macadam. Guessing this has got something to do with the... is because my brother left the living room and I panicked because our kitchen has no door, and I thought he was going to come in and I was going to yell at him and thought I was going to start over again. Then, right, sorry there's no book, and the magazine was the closest thing you've got. Really should have planned that a bit more in advance, although I don't really have anything fun to read from. Do you think you have an accent? Yes, everyone has an accent. Mine's really strange, like it's not even a normal British accent. It's really, really strange. I don't sound like anything I've ever really heard, I think. Just me. Oh god. Do you know anyone on Tumblr in real life? Yes, I do. In fact, my first handful of followers were all people I knew in real life. Molto fucking bene is my friend Nick, who is an amazing guy and his art is great. Same as Sensible Earl Please, that's my friend Luna. She's amazing and her art is also brilliant. Very different style to Nick's, but great. Oh look, I'm plugging you guys by accident actually. Then there's Staley Dan, also a very good friend of mine. Then there's the girls from the anime club that I help run. And I can't remember their names off by heart, and now I feel really guilty, so I might just put them in the post because I don't remember. I could have a quick look, but I don't think I'll be able to find them because, oh no, hang on, I've only got a few, I've got 69 followers. At 70 I might like draw a picture or something, but I can't draw. I do have to add that. I really can't. I have DeviantArt, Aokaji 21, if you want to look at it, but I wouldn't. Inside the Mind of a Blonde, no hair. Ilray, I'm sorry if I've just pronounced that wrong. Ilray. Ruffles the Werewolf, Broken Porcelain, Totally Not Bisque. Silly Banging Knees. I think that's right, Chloe. I'm sorry, I've just remembered that because I don't want to jump 2 pages forward to find you. And there's my brother's account, which I can't remember. I think it's just Danny K, but he's not using it. And my boyfriend Matt, Deadman819, who is also not using his account. Is there any more questions? No, there isn't. Okay, we're gonna wrap this up. I'm sorry, this is terrible and it's long. Okay, I'm gonna stop saying oh god. Nope. Yep. No. All right. Done.